Hi, welcome to this session where I'll be taking you through MiFedha's product for Go Shopping. So MiFedha has a product known as Go Shopping, and this one basically connects sellers with their buyers that are around them. So during these hard economic times, it is important that before you leave your house, at least you have some clue on what you're going to buy and where you are going to buy and how much you're going to buy whatever you are going to buy. So it's very important. Then it also gives you um, some control because at least it tells you how far that item is. So MiFedha has this great product that users can exploit, okay, to their advantage. So you need to, like, right now when you go shopping in various supermarkets, you hop from one supermarket to another. You don't know how much they are selling what, and then you hop from one seller to another comparing the prices physically, yes. But now MiFedha has this awesome product where you can just compare the prices from the comfort of your room before you embark on purchasing whatever you are going to purchase. And even if you are new in that area, you can just come here and you say, I want to buy this item, and you see here it is. What is it? It's oil. So you say, you write there under item, you say, I want oil. Okay, I want oil, and it will give you the oil. It will filter out all the others. So like if I do that, it brings others, right? So if you just want oil and oil only, it will give you that, right? And we just want oil, all right? So it will just give you the various oil in your locality, and it's the one that is nearest to you. So we'll come back to this, but first of all, let's see how the sellers now can add items to their businesses for their visibility within their locality and even all over the world, right? So let's start with that. So first of all, you need to create a business account. On your home screen, you have business products there. You can see Pal products, Chama products at the center. Then we have business products. So you first of all need to create a business account. Under business products, we click there, and then we go to create biz, right? Can you see there? Create biz. So we create a business account. So you enter this one. You can enter any number, preferably a phone number, because that way you have no chances of entering a duplicate number that is already registered. But if you are able to guess a unique number, well and good. So it's not a must that it be a phone number, but we go for this because they are a bit unique, right? So you see, I'm guessing the numbers. So they need not be real numbers. I can guess any number there. So let's call it Tina. That's a business registration number. It's not a must that you be registered. Okay, it's not a must. You can even say that. Business contact, yes, in case the company or your customers need to reach you, at least this one, you need to give a valid business contact so that customers can reach you. Of course, if you give a wrong number, there'll be, MiFedha will not give them the first number to reach you. MiFedha will give them this number and a contact number. So let's say this is a farm. It's a commercial farm, so let's say this is for selling commercial items. Commercial farm. Business description, we say we deal in farm produce. Okay. All right. Tying up password. Let's see if tying up password. Tying up password. Let's create this. Submit. Alright, so it's creating a business account. Let it run and create our business account. Voila, it's done. So now the next thing is for you, the seller, to add items to this particular business account that you have already created. So let's go ahead and we go back to the business account. I think you can remember you saw somewhere there add item. So under business products, this is the home screen. Under business product, under business products, we add an item. So we come here, the business phone number that we added, which I said it need not be a phone number. We only needed to be a unique number, lest you be in shock to find that it is already registered. So we want to enter this one, and we say 254. What was it? 254 721 721 341 341 234. So that is the number that we created our business account with. It has to be. If it is not, it will not go through. It's as simple as that. I'm confirming if it's not. So let's add an item. Let's say these are mangoes. So we say apple mango. Apple mango. Mango. That way. Apple mango. Okay. Alright. Brand, it's Apple. It's Apple. Okay, so I think the first one we should have written mangoes. Mangoes. Then we say apple. And we say puppies. Are we selling puppies? Yes, let's say it's puppies. And we sell it at 10 shillings per piece. And it's one piece. It's a piece. And it's one. So if you're selling per kg, you say the unit, the item price will be your price per kg. Okay, the unit of measure should be kg. The quantity per unit is 1 kg. So if you're selling a bushel of like 50 kg, you will say the price per that bushel. But unit of measure is 1 bushel. Quantity like that, that's the thing. If it has a serial number, you enter there. If it doesn't, you leave it. Item description, what do you want us to say? Sweet, fresh, apple, mangoes, direct from the farm. And we say free delivery if bought in bulk, right? And we can attach a photo from a gallery of those particular mangoes. So let's attach a photo from our gallery. Alright, and we have some mangoes here. Apple. Let's attach this one. And we add. It's adding the photo. Image uploaded successfully. So now it is added. So we add my main account user password. This is dummy data, so click to add. Let's add this item. Let's add it. Item successfully advertised. And let's see if we can find it on the menu of MiFedha. So if any other user comes for shopping, they click on Go Shopping. There on the bottom tab, can you see the 6 icons? A home, a search for MFN logo, a my account icon, PAL deals search, and then Go Shopping, Google Map icon. Okay, I mean a map icon. So we go shopping there, and we should see this one, right? Let's see. So let's see. I want to log in as somebody else, and we see if this other person. You remember that was Bonnie up there. So let's log in as this guy called user 4. Pass and user 4. Mark you even yourself. If you log in, you should be able to see these mangoes. Apple mango. Okay, you remember that image? You should see it. So let user 4 go shopping, and apple mango, there you are. Okay, and you can view the details. You remember the business there you are. You see, it was item price 10 shillings, brand was Apple, and the business contact. So now the buyers can contact you using that business contact. Business name is Tynup. What is the business type? It's a commercial farm. Unit of measure, it was 1 piece. Number of units, it's 1. Description: sweet fresh apple mangoes direct from the farm. Free delivery if bought in bulk. These were actually the exact details that we captured. Now I want to explain a very powerful tool here, and it's our filtering panelists. Okay, this whatever I'm dragging is the filter panel, and what this filter panel is doing, it is giving 6 parameters or search panelists, and the first one is the proximity of the buyer. Okay, so like, because what the system did, it captured when the seller was creating a business account, the app captured their GPS. Okay, and that's why actually when I was creating it, it captured this GPS. But if you change your business locality, you can come to MiFedha and you'll have the company change your coordinates. That's fine. So it captured my current because I created Tynup right where I'm seated. That's why it's presenting me the very first item as the apple mangoes. Okay, and it's 1 piece, right? Now, but the first panelist is the radius. If the very first one, if I delete kilometers 0.1, you see it's the radius. From where I am, it's giving a 0.1 kilometer radius. Okay, so I can increase that radius. Like if I increase this radius, I can say 100 kilometers from where I am. Okay, and then the other panelist is the brand. So my brand is Apple. Okay, like if I change the brand of my mango and I say let's say Kate, like I say no, I don't want apple mangoes, I want Kate. So if I come here, come on, and I say K, you see it disappears, right? So it disappears, and for information, I've not yet said what item. That's why this is a panelist. After brand, biz type, we have item. So I've not selected the item. So it's bringing me anything within a radius of 1,000 that starts with K, a brand of K. So why is it bringing me? Eggs? Because the brand for eggs there is kienyeji. It's kienyeji eggs. You see that? It's kienyeji eggs. 1 times 30 tray kienyeji eggs. Going for that. So it's alright. But if I go further and I say no, I want a farm, a big type of a farm. You see what it's doing? So the biz type is a manufacturer. This one, it's The biz type is in brackets. Can you see bracket there? So it's manufacturers. It has an F, manu, then F. So it's filtering using all those parameters. But then I tell it, no, I want item, let's say X. If I say X, motor, the reason why it's still giving me a motorcycle is because in motorbike, there is an E after K. So if I go on and say egg, now it disappears. There's nothing. But if I take out biz type, it brings me the eggs. Can you see the eggs? There they are. Okay? But now I can tell it what that parameter there is the cost rank. And this is the most powerful bit. What MiFedha does is it filters all the products in its database, and it gives you from the cheapest to the you can select like I just want the cheapest, so you enter one. But if I enter 2, it will give me 2 most cheap. Let me take out the X, and we see it will populate that. You see, it has populated. 2 most cheap items so far here is this kienyeji X and Kavagara maize. 2 most cheap. If I increase that to 3 most cheap, it will populate now, it will give me 3 items. You see, we have eggs, and then we have that, and we have that one. Okay? So it will give, you can increase the cost rank to the number that you want, the 5 most cheap. So the default one is 1. So if I take out the 3, it will give me 1. And I can say, no, I want items in a farm. You see, like this one, it's in a grain store. But I can say, I just want items in a farm. So let's take out the brand. And I say, I just want items in a farm, period. So I write there farm. Okay? Farm. In 100, in 1,000. Let's see this one. I want items in a farm. What is this registered at? Commercial farm. So we say, I want items in a commercial farm. And the radius of yes, okay. So there you are. A radius of 1. There you are, okay? So no, this is a business name. I'm sorry for that. The biz type is the farm. Yes, farm doesn't go. But the business name is Tyna. Biz name, the last one, it's Tyna, all right? So even if I take out the farm there, and I just write Tyna, T-Y. So you can say, like, I want items in Madhai supermarket. So you see, that will be the business name here. The last panelist is the business name. So you can search oil in Madhai supermarket. What are they going for? And you can now say, I don't want them in Madhai supermarket or Maguna supermarket. That is the business name. I want them in a biz type, like supermarkets. All items in supermarket. Okay? Items in supermarket, the radius there will increase. So that means if you see a blank castle, it means a carousel. It means there are no items. So if within that radius, like now that is 11. These are 11 kilometers. The very first search is 11 kilometers. But if I increase this one, let's say to 100, so it brings me in supermarkets. And actually that's what we find here. This is a supermarket, okay? This is a supermarket. The cost rank is 1, and it's called Pasua Mwamba Supermarket. Can you see that? And these are tomatoes, okay? And this is the cheapest, because the cost rank default is 1. If I increase that to 3, most likely it will bring me other items because I have not specified the items. So like here it's telling me these are cherry tomatoes. Another item in that supermarket is maize flour, and then we have a sleeveless lady dress, right? Because it's a supermarket. But if I zoom this to the particular items and I say I just want dresses, so I write a D there, so it filters as dresses. So that's the very powerful search parameters of MiFedha, and you can check off. It's so simple. You see here, it's on the carousel, it's written long press to add to cart. So you can add to cart. I already have items, I can remove that. So there are 0 items. I can add this dress, I long press, and it goes on the cart. Can you see it? Sleeveless lady dress. It's 1 piece. I can increase times 1 and I add. And on the carousel, there is view details. There below on the carousel, there is view details. Then we have an add by button. So I can, and you can see how much you're required to pay. This computes the cost of the dress and the transaction fees. So the cost of the dress on the carousel, it's written 10,200. Now 10,200. The cost is times 2% of the item that you are buying. So it's 10,200 times 2%. Okay, that is 204 Kenya shillings. You compute that, that's what you'll get. And you can add the pieces. On that carousel, we have view details. If I click on add, okay, the cart adds and sums up, and you can even see the pay amount increases. You can add the number of items. Now there are 4 dresses, and the cost that you know the cost is 40,800. Then the transaction fee, it's summed up there, and we can deduct. We click on minus and you can easily deduct. You see, it updates, and we can add other items here. Let's add some other items, right? And this is not a dress. Let's change that, and we say tomatoes. Let us buy these tomatoes. So we long press and it adds tomatoes. Okay, we can increase those tomatoes by pressing the addition, the addition sign. Okay, I mean sign, and we do that, and it's computing everything, and even the amount you're supposed to. If you sum up all these 20,400 plus 7,500, then you compute the transaction fee, that is 2% of the amount. You can take your calculator and you'll be required to pay 28,458. So let's buy some mangoes there. All right, let's buy some mangoes. This was a farm. Yam. Let's buy some mangoes. Let's buy 4 mangoes. Each is going for 10. So the total will be Kenya shillings 40. Let's add those mangoes, and we can actually buy 10 of them times. You see, apple mangoes times 10 times. Very powerful, very powerful. And you can remove. Like we can remove the lady's dress. We just click on the cart. We just click remove, and it goes. So now we pay Kenya shillings 700. If you add 100 plus 7,500, you'll get 7,600. 2% of 7,600. Then you add that cost of 7,600. You land on 7,752. So if we say let's pay, okay, we pay using MiFedha. We enter the password. Again, as I said, this is just dummy data. So let's pay that. It's running. Let's pay this amount. All right, let's allow it to pay, to check out. It's running and paying. transaction completed successfully. So that's it. Now, the other powerful thing in MiFedha, in this particular product, let's say you are new in town and you want to go to that specific place where they are selling these items. It's so simple, like so simple. You see on the map we have an orange rounded square. Can you see that? And it's written 10. Now what you see there is actually the location of those particular items. Okay, so like if I wanted to, or the default here is that if I wanted to go to these particular places where these things are being sold, I can go to this place where we are selling these phones. Okay, it's sign up manufacturers, and as I said, you can view the details there. Okay, let's say I want to go to that where they are selling these phones. I just press on the carousel where that phone, you know, that carousel that is having the image of the phone. So we press there and it tells me it's here. Can you see one that what is happening is there are other items sold in that particular location. So I can filter. I just want phones. Okay, so I write a P. Ahem. I write a P. All right, and I want brand. It's an Android. So now it has filtered. So I can go to that particular place. Now you can see it's the Android smartphone, and on the map, can you see an orange rectangle with rounded corners? So that is the particular location of that premises. So if I click there, below here, if I click here, you can see Google Map icons have appeared on the right right bottom corner of your screen. So initially they were not there, but when you click on that a Google Map marker, so you press it like so, it changes. And actually, let me show you something here. It will change. Okay, it will change. So like if I click now, not on the phone, I click on this other one there, you see it changes, and now it's written the cost of my item, which is a Lenovo computer. It's 34,500. If I click on the phone, you will see this 34,500 now will change. You see, now it has changed. Let's bring on board other things here so that you can clearly see what I'm saying. I don't want phones. Okay, let's look for these ones. The eggs, where are they sold? Where are these eggs sold? Okay, so it's telling me it's. Can you see that let's have the eggs themselves, because I want the eggs. So we change the items. Now we have the items is eggs, e.g. Those are the eggs. That is what I wanted. So now we have them there, the 420. So if I click on that, let's hide this cart and we move this panel, the search panel. So if I click on the 420 on the map, can you see that on the map we have a 420? If I click there, the Google Map icons appear on the bottom right corner of my screen. So if I click there, it will give me the direction to that particular business, wherever it is located. Okay, all right, let Google Map load. It's loading. Now this is outside MiFedha, but it will give us the direction. Okay, let it load. There you are. It tells me where it is, and we can start. So if you are new in town, you can actually navigate the town even if you are new, and you go to the particular place where
head northwest, then turn right.
Okay, where that item is being sold. Okay, in your car, or if you are walking, anything. Okay, so that is Google Map. From where I am, it will take you to that particular place. So that is the powerful product in MiFedha, and users are free to use it. It's very powerful and it's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you.